I know I said I was done with Fairy Tail, that I was done with Hiro Mashima, but man, God, it's like being addicted to cigarettes. No matter how much cancer it gives you, you're always going back for more. Anyway, I decided to jump back into the game after finishing Volume 5 of Fire Force. Now, this video does have little to do with Fire Force. I do actually plan to make a Fire Force video later on once I'm actually caught up to the series. But what I'm interested in is what I found at the end of this volume, okay? The volume ended on a cliffhanger. I'm like, yo, that was pretty dope. I'm gonna grab the next volume, but first I'm gonna check out, you know, Atsushi-ya, everyone's favorite bonus manga, you know, that good shit. And I turn the page and I come face to face with this shit. I didn't pay for Hiro Mashima, I paid for Fire Force. I don't want to see Natsu. What the fuck is Natsu doing in my Fire Force volume? Turns out the Hiro Mashima and Atsushi Okubo actually did like a dual interview type thing. Starts off, they talk about some basic stuff, you know, when they became mangaka, what magazines they wrote for. Okubo actually brings up a point here where he talks about how certain things can only really work in manga and comic books, like you couldn't really make a live action Fairy Tail or Fire Force. I love you, man, but you're full of shit, okay? Everyone look forward to the One Piece live action series coming in 2020. This is when it gets good, when they start talking about each other's series. Allow me to ask you about each other's manga, Okubo-sensei. Do you have a favorite character in Fairy Tail? Now, I'm gonna be honest, Atsushi Okubo is one of my favorite mangaka. It's a little alarming to know that he actually reads Fairy Tail, but at the very least, I'm sure his pick for favorite character is a reasonable one. Oh no! Brandish, she's too cute. Mashima-sensei's series have such cute girls. I look forward to every issue. Okubo only reads it for the girls. Yeah, honestly, I shouldn't be surprised. Anyway, Mashima goes on to say, thank you very much. Haha. Speaking of female characters, I like Tamaki. I've never seen a character like that, with such a lucky lecher lure. Okay, thank God. Mashima goes on to say, but it's actually funny without getting vulgar. I was gonna say that, man, dude, I want you to transfer her to Company 8 so that you have the fucking spoilers. I'm really hoping that the choice to make Tamaki a more important character was part of the story and not because Mashima recommended it. Oh my god. Okubo says, sexy scenes don't get so dirty when you make them comical, so I'm always keeping that in mind. Now this is something that I think Okubo does pretty well. Mashima, on the other hand, Okubo also points out he can sense all of Mashima-sensei's fetishes in Brandish. Go to fucking no! Natsu is a hero with a lot of confidence. I can't draw that type of character myself. They move in to talk about video games a bit. Okubo's talking about how he recently played Dark Souls 3. Now it's common knowledge Mashima is a gamer. He really wants to play Dark Souls 3, but he hasn't gotten around to it because instead he has been playing Ubisoft's masterpiece, Far Cry Primal. Go follow @Hiro_Mashima. It's full of fun doodles. I highly recommend Mashima's Twitter. Best part right here. Now I should mention at this point this interview has been out for at least a year, so at the time Fairy Tail was still running and it was in the Alvarez arc. One last question. Do you have any requests for the kinds of scenes or plot developments you would like to see? I want to know all about the Special Fire Force companies, blah 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 blah. Yeah, fuck off. Let's see what Okubo wanted to see in the final chapters of Fairy Tail, and now that of course Fairy Tail is over, let's see if what he wanted actually came true. First, I want scenes with cute girls. Also, I'm reading Fairy Tail's climax with bated breath. I want to see lots of Natsu doing big cool things for a long time. Whether it's fighting or drama, I want to see Natsu. I'm sure he's still got some crazy super powerful techniques up his sleeve. Boy, does he ever! You might see one soon. One thing I can say is the series has gone on so long, I want to end it in a way that the readers can be happy with. Let's just say there definitely won't be a bad ending. Hiro Mashima and Atsushi Okubo, everyone. Now I was going to end the video there, maybe add in a bit more filler to stretch it out some more, but just the other day we got a brand new Hiro Mashima interview from Anime News Network. They asked him a bunch of questions at Comic-Con now that Fairy Tail is over. The link to the interview will be in the description. I'm not going to be going over everything, but I have to say it's quite the read. Fairy Tail is relatively new compared to other classic manga and anime series, but it is already considered a classic among fans. Who is saying that? What the fuck? I am really glad to hear about that. I feel like he had more to say because that's kind of a basic answer for, you know, what the question was. The translator probably just got lazy. Many comic book artists have said they know the last page of the series before they start. Was that the case for Fairy Tail? So this is something we've known for a little while here, but he talks about how he didn't plan the ending for Fairy Tail at all. He had no clue how it was going to end when he started, which, you know, for a long series is alright. It's not a bad thing. But, you know, when it gets to the point where the ending just isn't planned at all and you're just writing by the week, He says he ends chapters on a cliffhanger and the readers are always asking what's going to happen next, and he says, well, that's actually my question. Because he doesn't think about what happens next. Oh my god, no wonder. No fucking wonder. Now this is a really confusing one. They ask, in the world of fairy tale, are the magic powers something you inherit or can you obtain them if you work hard enough? And he actually says that if anyone wants to learn magic, they train themselves hard enough, they should be able to? Like, I specifically remember, like, at the start of the series saying only, like, 10% of people are wizards, they can use magic. Do you mean to tell me that every single fucking person can use magic? No, fuck, the series doesn't make sense anyway. I find Zareth very interesting. He isn't your typical bad guy, and he is sort of a tragic figure. Why did you decide to make him like that? I didn't want a typical bad guy. Yeah, fuck off. Everyone likes the female characters in fairy tale. Who the fuck is this person asking the questions? Is there a particular character you wish you had more time to develop? He actually answers Acnologia. Thank fuck! I mean, out of all the things he's oblivious to, at least he can recognize that Acnologia needed more development. Problem though, his answer shouldn't be Acnologia. Because in the series, they should have given us enough development for Acnologia because he's the main villain. And anyway, here we go. We pretty much have confirmation of what Atsushi Okubo said. What fairy tale character will you miss the most? There's a character named Brandish. I wish I could draw more of her. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sometimes when fairy tale characters die, but they always come back. Why did you decide to do this? Basically, he just doesn't like killing characters because he doesn't want to write sad stories. So he really wanted to make sure people don't die. Now, like I've mentioned before, that's fine, okay? It's perfectly fine if you don't kill off characters. But you can't make it seem like they're dead. You can't kill them off and then 30 chapters later, fuck this series, Jesus. You post a lot of drawings on social media. Are the fans supposed to take these as canonical, or do you just do it for fun? Pictures I post on social media are my doodles and have nothing to do with the main plot of the story. Yeah, for those who don't know, he drew the hypothetical children of some of the main characters, and a lot of the fans thought, you know, it confirmed some of the ships, but no, fuck off.
Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy, you guys.
Since the weekly series has such a fast production pace, were you able to take care of yourself by eating and sleeping? Of course, I have no problem eating and sleeping. This is the fucking problem. You have Eiichiro Oda. The dude gets like an hour of sleep every day. He's a chain smoker. Probably gonna die in the next 5 years, but you know, he pumping out the quality. Then you have Hiro Mashima, who has a well-balanced diet. He works out. He gets 8 hours of sleep a night. God, fucking terrible, dude. No wonder your series is so bad. What makes Natsu unique? What makes him stand out from all the other shonen characters? Oh, nothing important. And of course, the question everyone wants to know, when can we expect your new series? Can't really say too much about it, but I am hoping that I can start sometime next year. Okay, good, so that gives me at least a few extra months before I have to kill myself. There you go, Hiro Mashima, everyone. What a beautiful set of interviews. I'm gonna be honest, I miss talking about Hiro Mashima, and again, it's probably gonna be forever before I make another video on him. But this was quite the swell time. Thank you all so much for watching. You can leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you on Halloween for quite the spooky video.
I wanna be a hero.